barriers, the taller I become, the farther you take my rights away, the faster I will run. You can deny me.
Normally I really enjoy my food. In Uganda I lost just under half a stone, except for the cake actually. There was cake. But normally we had matoki and we had matoki and we had matoki, which is a bit like a potatoey banana. We had beans and more beans and more beans. And we had some meat, but that was like skin with bones. There wasn't really much meat. Except for goat, there was goat, which tasted like lamb, but there we go. And loads of pineapple. We had pineapple every day. The thing to say in Uganda, having power is a luxury, to be honest, because we didn't have much of it.
We needed a lot of water to mix water, and that had to be collected from the river in the valley, which was about 3/4 of a mile away. Now, if you imagine we were doing some building here, and we had to get water because we didn't have a pipe. You imagine walking down Chip House on Hot Water Lane and collecting it from Syston Brook and bringing it back. That's about the distance that we had to collect water from, and then to get lots of it.
This is the gear we bought when we were over there. Actually, we bought the material and we had them made, and this is what they made for us while we were there. So.
As you saw on the video, we bought shoes for every child at the school, including the babies that belong to some of the teachers. The shoes were actually very similar to these, which are mine, and they cost all about 75 pence a pair. But very, very few of the children had any shoes of any kind. The next day when we went up to the school, every single one of them had their shoes on to show us.
Something inside so strong.
As you can see, it's the school we helped build. There were some builders, local builders on site when we arrived. Wilson is the guy in white hat on, who's the head honcho, if you like. They are commissioned to build this school through Mission Direct, and we were helping them. This is the part of the building we were involved with. So this is the 2 classrooms on the end, the 3 classrooms in the distance, and the ones that were already built when we got there. So we all basically mucked in, mixed up, laid bricks, carted bricks around, got water from the stream to do a mix. Everything over there is so labour intensive, it is unbelievable. And considering the amount of time we were there, we progressed quite well with it. We worked as a team, as you can see from the results. We got it up to window level, all the way around, which is very good.
And there is a project called the Jesus Film Project. It's a film made in 1979, which about the life of Jesus, and it's been dubbed into 1,119 languages as at last week, and it's shown all over the world. It's shown open air, and it's shown just like that.
2 or 3 people went to set this up earlier in the evening. We had a generator to be able to run it because the church that we showed it at was in a field down a very, very rough track in the middle of nowhere. And then we made our way back to the church, but on the way back, because it was so dark there, I mean, we were absolutely pitch black. We all looked up at the sky, and I've never seen anything so amazing in all my life. It was absolutely crammed full of stars. It was just magical. And then we went into the church, which was crammed full of people.
But we watched it, and these people were absolutely entranced with this film. So, at the crucifixion, they stopped the film, and the vicar stood up, and they sang a prayer, which we had sung at every church we had attended. It's only 6 lines long. It's a wonderful praise prayer to our Lord, and to listen to hundreds of African voices singing this prayer unaccompanied was one of the most moving times of my life. And after this prayer, the vicar asked people to give their lives to Jesus. And I would say 80 people gave their lives to Jesus that night.
Was gone. Oh no.
While we were over there, it really became really apparent to us that this wasn't a school that we could just walk away from. We were there for 2 weeks to help build as part of the Mission Direct project, but Henry School has so little. And as head of the junior school across the road, Sandy and I decided that we would really like to work with the school while we were there to think of a plan so that we could help them in the future. And we are now going to work for 3 years, fund money over, and also just wanting to see what we can do to help them, because they have so little. In our school, we've just had a massive rewire, and I've just been working with the teachers the last few days, unpacking over 400 crates. At Gahenji School, there are 2 cupboards in the entire school. The teachers there are amazing. I had to spend a morning, I chose to, in reception class, 54 children, no resources except for the teacher, and a very old blackboard, a wide range of ability, and I just took my hat off to her. She was amazing what she was doing with so little and helping those children learn.
Something inside so strong.
Can I just say a thank you to those in the congregation that donated money for us. We took the money over to spend it on any aid, but after seeing 3/4 of the school with no shoes, half a dozen of the team decided that's what we were going to spend the money. So thank you for those that have donated some money for us to take over. And all the aid as well. And I do believe the guys over there haven't seen as much aid as what we took over. There was lots.
Gonna do it
Do my will, and all will be well. And it was. There were so many God incidents that we've stopped counting. There were just so many events, right from the handling of the luggage at the start, where we got all our luggage, all our excess baggage, free. One amazing team, and one fantastic job. Thank you.
something inside so strong. Something inside so strong. Something inside so strong. Something inside so strong.